Welcome to South Carolina Commercial Multiple Listing Service video series, How Does That Work in SCCMLS? Today we are going to be discussing listing input. From your home screen, click Add a Listing in the right column. For listing title, you may either enter the headline such as office space for rent, or the address, which is the most commonly used. Choose your listing type. Again, enter your street address. When you enter your postal code, it should auto-populate the city and state. You will find that it will pull up an address match. Simply click Use the correct address. Enter your office type, property status. Your agreement start and end date are your listing agreement or your lease agreement. Choose the start date and the end date. If you have a suite number, enter that as well. What space you have available. And then your lease price. Is this price per square foot or total price? Is it annual or monthly? Also, what date is this property available for lease? Then you're just going to work your way down through these required fields, entering the information you have. If for some reason you miss entering something, the system will let you know, and you'll be able to come back and fix it before you activate the listing. When you get to the Overview Description section, you will have 4,000 characters to enter any information you deem necessary for public view. Then you're going to finish out by selecting your compensation. This can either be dollar amount or percentage if there's a variable rate. And then you'll notice this box called Keep Private. If you choose to enter the entire listing, but you aren't ready quite yet to activate it on the market, you'll want to make sure to check this box. This allows the listing to only be accessible and viewable by yourself and your company admin. If you leave that box unchecked and you click Create this listing, your listing will automatically be active and live in the system. But again, by checking this box, it will keep the listing private. This screen is asking you to pinpoint the location of the property. You can grab the push pin and move it to the proper location. Once you have it set, click This is it. Now, as you can see, I have a private listing inside of the MLS. I have the ability at this point to edit or add photos, so I'm going to click Upload File, browse to find my photos on my computer, select them, and upload them to the system. I can go through each section on the left-hand side to make sure that I have everything in the system that I want on this particular piece of property. There are plenty of fields that I have left blank that you can add information to that are not required fields in the system, but again will allow your property to have more hits. So you can go down these areas on the left and add any information that you need. Once you're certain that everything looks like you want it to look, you can change the status simply by clicking Change Status next to the word Private, clicking Active, then Activate, and now with the green symbol, your listing is active or live in the system. On the right hand side in the corner, you'll note the MLS number, and you'll be able to see your headline, which is 1437 Central Avenue in this case. This concludes showing how to input a listing in the South Carolina Commercial MLS. Thank you for joining us today. Find more updates and stay up to date on the latest news at www.sccommercialmls.com.